do what we can. Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. How you doing today? My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My guest is Matt Poss, and he is of the Matt Poss Band, and we're going to talk about rock and roll today. Rock and roll, now country music, rock and roll. Oh, well, yeah. Rock and roll, country music. What do we prefer to, what nomenclature do you prefer to be known as?
We came up with a new thing, 100% pure black dirt country rock. So
I was going to ask you about that. 100% pure black dirt country rock. I like that. That's basically a nod to Central Illinois. Yeah, that's all right. That'll work. That's cool. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25. Over in Salem on Channel 3, of course, Channel 100 in Louisville. Effingham getting into now that we're getting into Hartville and that kind of area, and going to get into Effingham, Beecher City, getting that direction, and all over the place. So we do appreciate you tuning in today. Let's talk about what's going on around the area. This is Thursday, January 10th. Some community events going on. See, now you're off the camera if you want to pick your nose or something. Blow your nose, whatever you want to do, Matt. All kinds of stuff going on. The big deal today, of course, is the wellness presentation over at the Clay County Hospital today. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Presentations at 6 o'clock tonight going to be given by Jennifer Hansen, Waynette Nation, and Victoria Strife. Of course, we had those ladies on the show earlier this week, and they did a great job. And it'll be about an hour long total, so you don't have to worry about taking out the course of your night. But go have your supper maybe before you go. They'll have refreshments and all kinds of stuff. But this is the Clay County Hospital tonight here in Flora from 6 to 7, 6 to 8 p.m. Also today, going on over in Olney, it's an American Red Cross blood drive. The blood drive again over in Olney, and that'll be at the VFW at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Goes to about 5, make it 6 o'clock. Now I ask everybody here when I mention a blood drive, do you donate blood?
I do. I'm O negative, so they're bugging.
They love you.
Yeah, they love me.
they love you. They're vampires for you.
That's right. They bug me to death.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. So that's good to hear. That is at Olney today at the VFW. Also today at 12:30 here in Florida at Heritage Woods, Mary Kinley is going to be tickling the ivories, and you'll be able to go out there and see her for about an hour at 12:30 today. Also a ribbon cutting ceremony as well as a business after hours done at Shelter Insurance here in Flora today, and that'll be at 4 o'clock this afternoon. They'll start with the ribbon cutting right at 4 and then go into the open house, the business after hours, which that's always good stuff. Cookies, and you get a chance to get down there and say hi to Jessica Thompson and all the folks down there at Shelter Insurance today. Also, tonight here in Florida at the Clay County Health Department at 6 o'clock, they're going to have a plant-based nutrition with Connie's Connection classes, including education on, they'll have education handouts and food to tell you probably how to be a vegan or a vegetarian. It's plant-based nutrition. Maybe you can have soy burgers and that kind of stuff. That's all right. That's all going on today, Thursday, January 10th. Of course, in Fairfield, I don't know what day the power bills are due in your neck of the woods, but in Fairfield, the 10th is when today's bill day. What do you do? What's on Wabash tonight? All kinds of things on Wabash tonight. If you like the old Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it was on NBC. It was on Fox. Used to be on Fox. Now it's on NBC. Brooklyn Nine-Nine comes back at 8 o'clock tonight on NBC. Now, the interesting thing, if you've set your DVR to record it, if it had been recording the series on NBC or on Fox, I think you have to reset it to record it on NBC now. So you might take a look to see if you're planning on recording that. Just a note for those of us. I do watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Good show. That'll be followed by The Good Place. That's a good show as well. You want to see basketball? NCAA basketball tonight all over the place on ESPN2. they've got a triple header this evening. It's Cincinnati at Tulsa at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. That's channel 638, as well as that'll be followed by a Big Ten game, Penn State at Nebraska, and that'll be followed by Pacific at number 5 Gonzaga. Only 2 top 25 teams playing tonight. Gonzaga, one of them, and that's at 10 o'clock tonight. Also tonight on CBS Sports Network at 6 o'clock, SMU is at UConn, and Robert Morris is at St. Francis. That'll be followed following up, and of course CBS Sports Network, channel 628. Elsewhere, ESPNU tonight at 6 o'clock. They have a triple header as well. They've got Winthrop at Campbell. You want to watch Winthrop. You want to get ready for the NCAA tournament. Winthrop is always in. Get an eye on how good they're doing. Get a little scouting here. Do you do the brackets? Do you do a bracket for your NCAA tournament?
I do. Yeah, but I guess.
Who's your team?
I have no idea. I just kind of. I'm always included. My friends always include me, but I never know.
Have you ever won?
I have never won.
See, a lot of times the guessing is the
right.
Have a good shot.
Yeah, but it's never panned out.
Never worked?
No, I've never been good with that kind of thing. Lotteries, forget about it.
Well, that's fine. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose.
That's right.
That's fine. Winthrop at Campbell tonight at 6. That'll be followed by East Carolina at Memphis, and then USC at Oregon State at 10 o'clock tonight. The big game, however, number 2 Michigan. Number 2 Michigan is playing at Illinois tonight, and Illinois getting 9 points to play Michigan tonight. I don't think that's enough, but that'll be at 7 o'clock, and that'll be on Fox Sports 1, channel 610. So if you're looking for Illinois, Michigan, 7 o'clock tonight on channel 610. And also Washington is at Utah tonight at 9 o'clock. That's on Fox Sports 1 as well, also channel 610. What's going on in the hockey tonight? It is Winnipeg at Minnesota. Winnipeg Jets at Minnesota on NBC Sports Network, channel 216. That's at 7 o'clock. And the Blues playing also at 7 o'clock tonight. The Montreal Canadiens, Le Canadiens, will be in St. Louis, and that's at 7 o'clock on Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630. NBA doubleheader tonight. Boston at Miami. The Boston Celtics at the Miami Heat. That game on TNT at channel 633 at 6 o'clock, and that'll be followed up by Oklahoma City Thunder at the San Antonio Spurs, and that's on TNT at 8:30 tonight. So all kinds of stuff going on. My guest today is Matt Poss, and we're going to talk about all kinds of different things. Rockin' and rollin', country, dirt, black. I'll get it right. Rock, roll, country, black, dirt, Illinois, rock, something.
Yeah, that works.
I'm close. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these words. Do stick around.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Matt Poss of the Matt Poss Band up there in Effingham and parts all over the place. So, all right, I didn't write it down. I've got to write it down now. The Black Dirt, what?
100%
100%
pure
black dirt
country rock.
I love it. Black dirt, pure black dirt country rock. Now, do you do much? Do you guys do a whole lot of? I know you're all over the place. You play gigs, just about every weekend, don't you?
Yep.
Let's. How long has the Matt Poss Band been in existence?
Since 2009. My old band, the Wild Bunch, broke up at the end of 2008, and
how long were you in that band?
5 years, from 2003 to 2008. I was in the Wild Bunch, and I was the primary songwriter. And we put out 2 albums together, and we'll call them albums, like CDs. Yeah. And then at the end of 2008, the band broke up, and I had a meeting at a bar in T-Town with a couple of, and there's another band in town that broke up at the same time. My brother's band, in fact. Right. Probably Bob broke up, and so I asked
one of Bill. It was Bill's band, right?
No,
one of
brother Mike's.
Brother Mike. Okay.
Brother Mike's band.
The Poss family, a widely varied tree. Of bands, right?
Yeah, my brother Larry was in a couple bands at the time. I was in. My brother Mike and Larry were in a band together called the Acousticats.
Okay.
And I also filled in for that.
Okay.
And Bill was on the road for years and years as a
busker as a busker as well as getting small gigs, right?
Yeah, folk musician, and then he toured with Canadian Fred Eaglesmith. Did that for 5 years. His son didn't even have a house until just recently. I mean, until they moved back to town.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they lived in an RV.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
what happened to the Wild Bunch? I mean, because for the 5 years, that was a pretty popular band, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got kind of fancy. We got a touring bus. We had we were going all over the place, and we were never home, and the money was tight.
Yeah.
You know, we weren't making any money, but
Yeah.
we were touring all the time. It just got stressful, and it just blew up. You know, we had managers, and managers didn't get along with the band didn't get along with the managers, and I was kind of caught in the middle there, and it just all kind of went to pieces.
It's that's whenever I talk with a musician who I've been in a band myself for 20 years now. Now we don't play often enough or get paid enough really to call ourselves a band, but we've stayed together for 20 years. And I'm always intrigued by how bands come together and how they fall apart.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes when you look back, we're on this one now, by the way. When you look back at how something like that you're all having such a good time, and then it all just works apart. It's just kind of people growing apart, isn't it?
Yeah. We all had, we all have families, we all have kids and different obligations and whatnot, and it does. Sometimes it just falls apart.
Well, tell me about your family. I don't mean to get off on the the bands falling apart. That's no fun at all.
That's just part of it.
Yeah.
Bands get together and they fall apart.
Tell me about your family.
My family, as I have 3 brothers, they're all older, and then my dad, who he's passed on, but they all are musicians. My dad was included. My dad was mainly just a hobbyist, but he had a country rock band back in the 70s called Mishawaka. I guess the 80s too, called Mishawaka.
Okay.
And so that's where I think we all got the bug, And my mom plays and sings, but she does just on her own and in church.
What's she play?
Piano.
Okay.
And so we all grew up. My brother Mike and Larry, when they graduated from high school, they went on the road. They formed a band and went on the road. They tried to make it. They were there's the 80s and the hair metal.
Yeah.
The hair.
Did they do all the hair metal stuff and that kind of thing?
They wore spandex.
Love it.
Yeah. It was amazing.
That's cool.
And so I got to kind of roadie with them for when they played around here. I was a little kid, but I was I got to help out. I thought it was a big deal. Lugging equipment around, and they didn't mind taking me. And then my brother Bill, he took kind of more of a roundabout route. He didn't play at all until he got into college.
Yeah, that's what he said that.
And he played piano and whatnot, but it wasn't like anything serious. And he went to law school, graduated from law school, and said I was going to be a folk musician. Broke my mother's heart.
That's unusual, isn't it? That's not your typical. That's not the typical route.
No. But at least he didn't, work for 10 years and realize he hated it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true. I met your immediate family, your kids, and
yeah.
What are your kids?
My kids, Lise and Cecilia. Lise is 14 and Cecilia is 9. And my wife, Leah, we were high school sweethearts. She went to T-Town and I went to Effingham.
Oh, okay.
And,
so that's who I was actually trying to get to. You.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta say hello to your wife and kids, for crying out loud. You're on TV.
Yeah, I probably should do that. They're very private, though. My wife's very private. So.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Now, I'm talking here today to Matt Poss. We're going to talk about rock and roll as well. I'm going to get it right. It's 100% pure black dirt country rock. And we'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Matt Poss and I will be back right after these. Stick around.
When you build with Morton Buildings,
going.
you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Oh, welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Matt Poss with the Matt Poss Band up in Effingham, and they'll play all over the place. How does one get a hold of Matt Poss to set up a gig or something like that? Or what's the story? How does that work? Get a hold of your manager? Get a hold of you?
Yeah, I'm the manager.
You're the manager?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, since you said the Wild Bunch kind of fell apart with discussions with managers and that kind of thing. If you're managing yourself, that's fine, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Makes it a lot easier.
Way easier.
You don't get a lot of fights with the manager.
No, I don't. We get along just fine. No, you can go to mattpossband.com, my website. I don't know if anybody goes to websites anymore, but
I did today.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can private message me there, any of those. I'm even on Pinterest.
I saw your a Patreon thing.
Yeah.
What is that? How does the Patreon thing work? There's a couple of sports writers that I follow that are now on Patreon as well, and I've never really understood how that works.
Well, the problem with the music industry nowadays, and I think a lot of creatives have this problem, which you probably understand, is it's hard to make money.
Oh yeah,
with your with your whatever you do that is creative, and so the idea of the Patreon is.
I am saying that right?
No, yeah, it's Patreon.
Okay,
but it goes back to the idea of the patrons of the arts.
Yeah.
Like Michelangelo and all those guys, they got commissioned by wealthy people who.
Right.
Were their patrons, basically. And so that's kind of the idea. But it's like a glorified, I don't even know if it's glorified, but it's just like a fan club. Like when I was growing up, you could become a fan club member of...
Sean Cassidy.
Or,
he had a big fan club.
Yeah, all those guys did. Kiss
had a huge... The Kiss Army.
Yeah.
Kiss Army, yeah. Were you a member of the Kiss Army?
I was not. I was a little bit before my time.
I didn't know if you became a soldier in the Kiss Army or not. No. I got a friend who says he was a colonel in the Kiss Army. How that works, I have no idea. Yeah, he was proud of it. Still is.
Heck yeah, I was a fan club member of Guns N' Roses for a while. but it was $25 a year, and you got, you know, whatever. They sent you postcards and stuff in the mail. So that's kind of the same way, but this is like, it's a monthly fee.
And it's easy.
Yeah, it's like $1 or $3 or something like that. If whatever level you want, and then whenever I record anything or whenever I put anything on the internet, you get first access to it. And a lot of the stuff that I post to Patreon, nobody else sees. It's just there. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. You getting a good response with that?
Kind of. It's just there's only about, I think there's 30 people signed up. So no, I mean, I'm just starting, so it's like just getting started.
Well, I saw it. That's why I asked about it. I saw it on the Matt Poss Band website.
I haven't really pushed it. I haven't really made it, you know, a big deal. I just kind of put it out to my the people who were on my email list and said, hey, we got this now, and if you want something extra. And 30 people signed up right away, and kind of people sign up, then they fall off. More people sign up, and they fall off, and that kind of thing. So we'll see where it goes.
Well, heck, it's not like you're having to go in each month and as the members of the club or the members of the Patreon. It's not like you have to go in each month. Once you put your dollar in, it'll take it out every month without you even checking.
Yeah, and it's just $1, so it's.
Could somebody go in there? Yours is $1. Could somebody go in there, put in $12, and then not have it bug their checking account for another year?
No,
I didn't know how that worked.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's every month.
Okay, so. Well, that's fine. That's cool. All right, now tell me a little bit about so the group got together in T-Town. Which bar?
The Brickbat.
The Brickbat.
Yeah. So me and 2 other guys got together. 3 other guys got together.
Who are they?
It was Mike McDevitt, Rob Rainier. Those guys were in Probably Bob.
Okay.
And then Sam Roan, and he was in oh gosh, I can't think of. They were in a big party band.
Captain Rat and the Blind Rivets.
Something like that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't believe I can't think of their name. Anyway,
you're gonna be driving back to Effingham and kick yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, their band broke up too.
Okay.
And so it kind of was serendipity that we all got together, and I said, hey, I'm looking to put out another album. I want to call the band. Actually, we started out with Matt Poss and Rolling Thunder.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first incarnation, but it soon morphed into the Matt Poss Band, because you would not believe how people butcher stuff.
I'm guessing that Matt Poss and Rolling Thunder, the only part of that that's unique is the Matt Poss, because I'm guessing there's a Rolling Thunder band at about every 130 miles or so that you go across this country.
Yeah, it's true. There is. And people can't get it right either. We'd go on the radio and be like, Matt Poss and Lightning Strikes, or Matt Poss and Thunder Rolling.
All right. Well, they see now that probably also from Garth Brooks, The Thunder Rolls, that song. Yeah. People probably, okay, now who all is this, how recent is that shot?
That is a couple years ago. So 2 of those members are still with me. The guy on the far right, Jeremy Adam, he's got a band of his own called the Surviving Members. He's an excellent singer-songwriter. He plays keys.
Uh-huh.
And then the hairy one in the back on the left.
I was going to say you're going to have to be a little bit more specific.
The one looks like Sasquatch on the left there.
Yeah.
Standing with me, he is the black hair. He's Rob Rainier. He's from Albany, Illinois.
Okay.
And he's been with me. He actually recorded my first album with me in 2003. And he was in my first band, but he quit to be in a rock band.
Really?
So Adam Birch is no longer with us. He's on the far left sitting down. He's with John Spicer now. And Mike McDevitt on my immediate...
A charter member.
Charter member, yes. He now plays with Jeremy Adam, so full-time. And I play a lot solo, and I play a little bit with my band. So Jeremy stays busy with his own gig.
Well, I didn't know what the delineation was. How much you played, how much you're playing solo, how many solo gigs you're getting, and how many what kind of what's the typical mix?
Nowadays, it's typically 3 to 1. I'll play 3 solo shows for every band.
Really?
Show. Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
I think people are kind of paring down, as like St. Peter, I used to play there every year. My band played there every year, and they came to me and said, hey, we're cutting back on our budget.
Oh, okay.
We'd still like to have you, but you know, we can't afford your band.
It's like the festival. The festivals are maybe putting a little bit less money to their entertainment budget or something.
Yeah, I think there's less money to go around for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that is. Well, you know,
everybody tightening belts, I guess.
Yeah,
that's too bad. Talking here with Matt Poss. I'm going to talk to you a little bit when we return. You're a songwriter.
Yes.
I want to hear about the writing process.
You got it.
Because I'm certain I've talked with I had some folks on earlier this week. I've had your brother on talk about how they write. I'm thinking every time I talk to a songwriter, they do it differently from another guy, and we'll get Matt's perspective on that when we return. This is Matt Poss. We're talking about the Matt Poss Band and him playing by himself. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce, and we'll be back right after these. Do stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Kind of.
That's fine. Most of it is.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 25 or 100, depending on which one you're on there, fiber or not. And, of course, Louisville, Cessny, Jeff, Browns all over the place. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. My guest today, it is Matt Poss. He is the lead singer of the Matt Poss Band, as well as lead songwriter. Cleans out the place and washes the bottles. Okay, Matt, tell me about what goes into writing a song. Okay, so do you sit down or do you? How does this work? Are you driving down the road and you see something that pops into your head? Boy, that. I think I'm going to write a song about that. Or are you sitting at you treat it like a job when you have time and sit down and with your guitar and play something to write? How's it work?
I've done it all kinds of ways.
How's it work best?
The way it works best is if I could have, and this just doesn't happen very often because I have little kids and a wife who wants me to do things around the house. But whenever I was first getting started, she would travel a lot, and so I had my weekends. If I wasn't playing, I kind of had them free. And so I would sit down with a guitar at the kitchen table, and I would just start noodling. And if I could just kind of get lost in that, things kind of came to me. And I'd get on a riff, and I'd just keep going and going, and like that. That's the best way. My best songs have come. That's actually not true. Some of my best songs just, like, you almost like vomit them onto the paper, like it just come out like 10 minutes. Like,
no kidding.
Yeah, like two of the best songs I've ever written have been like that. Well,
I saw this one. I like that one. But I didn't know the name of it because it's on your website and I didn't kick over to YouTube to see what it is, which one it is.
That's Coming In Hot, and I read a book about.
Coming In Hot. That's what it sounded like, and that's a good song, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's a really good song. If you're watching this on YouTube and finish watching the show, trust me, but you want to kick over to Matt Poss Band. I guess it's Coming In Hot on YouTube. Search for that. That's a great song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That song actually came from. I got to tour with the USO a few times back a few years ago, and we were in Afghanistan, and I was talking to a special forces soldier.
Okay.
And those guys were the nicest guys.
Really?
All the people we met. Yeah. And they were super helpful. But we were kind of looking out over. I was like, he was showing me, like, that's Pakistan over there. We were right on the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan at a forward operating base called Salerno.
Okay.
Actually, this was at Jalalabad. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so he was.
Well, I'm going to ask you about the USO stuff too, because that sounds interesting.
He was pointing out, and I was like, "Are you guys, you were familiar with this territory?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, there's not a stone out here I haven't seen."
Oh, really?
And I was like, "Okay."
And that's in the song.
Yeah, that's in the song, and that's what I wrote that down, and then that's kind of the song kind of formed around that line, and it's about those guys, coming in hot. But I think it could pertain to anything. Like if you do well, like I got confidence in them. Here we come.
It's a good song, and you can, that's the thing. The way that's put together, and that's the whole band. That's not just you. The way that's put together, it's a hard driving.
Yeah.
It's more. Now granted, you're pure black, 100% pure black dirt country rock. That's 100% pure black dirt rock. That's a rock song.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah, that's a really good song. So how long does it take? You heard that. You wrote it down. You wrote down the line. Did you then start noodling while you were still in Afghanistan to write that, or did you wait till you get home and looking over your notes? Oh, I love that line. I think I want to write about that.
I had this line, coming in hot, and I picked up on I wrote a bluegrass tune called Blue Moon, and it's the riff in there, the main riff.
Yeah.
It's that, except it's done with acoustic instruments and it's way slower. And so I kind of pilfered my own song. And I
You stole from yourself.
Yeah, I stole from myself, and I was like, that would do better over here. So I took that and I put it in that song, and then it just all fell together.
Hey, if you get the chance, you can see that either on the mattpossband.com or on YouTube. Blow through it. There's all kinds of really good stuff. How long ago did you write that one?
That was, gosh, we released that in 2015.
What do you consider your most successful song?
The song I wrote called Rolling Thunder, which I named the band after.
Yeah.
Back in 2004 or 5, they Chris Donaldson from Altamont, he was a guy, I went to school with him. He actually was the first soldier, I believe, to pass away in the war from Effingham County. Mm-hmm. And so when they were bringing him home, you know, the whole town was going to come out and greet him.
Yeah.
But then we got wind that the Westboro Baptist Church was going to be there to protest his funeral.
Yeah.
Well, that made everybody mad.
Yeah.
And so that day that they brought him back through town, they had a whole caravan coming, and everybody in Effingham, I swear to God, everybody in Effingham came out and lined Main Street. And I never seen so many American flags in my whole life. We all got off work. Everybody got off work. Everybody just left work.
Yeah.
Left work. And Greg Sapp, he's a radio guy up there. He was like giving us updates of how close it was and where it was. And once they got on the entrance ramp, we all went out and to Main Street and were standing there. And it was really impressive. I was never more proud of my hometown. But what really moved me was the caravan came through, and there was like 300 motorcycles escorting that thing. And I was like, who are these guys? And some guy next to me said, I think they're called Rolling Thunder.
Oh, really?
Like, all right.
It's probably the Patriot Guard.
It was.
Yeah.
So he got it wrong. They have an event called Rolling Thunder every year.
Yeah.
And so I went back to work, and instead of getting back to work, I wrote that song, Rolling Thunder. I probably owe my boss some royalties. My old boss.
Yeah.
Some royalties, but I wrote that down. It was like 10 minutes. It literally had it done. And
well, that's the coolest.
Yeah, and so that's been my most. And then we were performing at the Midpoint Music Festival in Cincinnati later that year. I'd gone in and recorded that song because I wanted to give it to Chris's mother.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I thought, you know, because
she might like it.
I knew him. I thought,
yeah,
and she did. But we were performing that song at the Midpoint Music Festival, and there happened to be a Marine captain in the audience who was recruiting at that festival for the USO, and he approached me that night after the gig, and he said, "Hey, how would you?" And this was like October, okay. And he goes, "How would you like to play New Year's and Christmas in Germany?" I thought he meant like the next year, you know. And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." He was like, "Well, all right. Well, we got to get on the stick because you're leaving in, you know."
You're leaving in 2 months.
What? So we didn't have passports. We didn't have anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we had to load up all our gear and box it up. They flew the same company that flew Aerosmith.
Yeah.
That did all those bands that flies stuff back and forth. They came and picked up our gear and brought it over to Europe for us.
Where'd you play? Ramstein or Spangdahlem, or just Ramstein?
Ramstein. There was one that started with an L. If you name Baumholder, there was like seven bases we played.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So how long was the tour? How long were you over there?
2 weeks.
Were you there long enough to enjoy the country, enjoy Germany?
Yes.
Germany's a lot of fun, isn't it? Germany's a good time. Well, you see, that's outstanding. I didn't realize I was gonna ask you. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're gonna get into when we return. We're gonna get into a little bit of how the USO stuff works, because I think that I gotta tell you, working with the troops just has to be, I'm assuming, it's tremendously fulfilling.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Matt Poss of the Matt Poss Band, and we are going to return. We're going to talk about that. Wrap things up when we return. You're again Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Matt Poss. We're having a good time. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Matt Poss Band, Matt Poss playing by himself. God bless him. He didn't think to bring his guitar because he thought it was being presumptuous. And I would have loved you to bring the guitar because I would have forced you to play something.
Well, have me back.
I'll have him back. There you go. You heard it here. He's going to come back. All right. Before we get you back and play guitar next time, you were talking about this USO tour.
Yep.
And the tour in Germany. How many different so that tour in Germany kind of got you in with the USO folks to go out and visit the troops, I guess, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
How's that work? Do they bring all the people from the camp together and I mean, how many people will you play for when you're playing something like that?
It was very different every time we played. We played a martini bar one time.
No kidding.
We played in a hangar another time. We played in they called it a clamshell another time. We played out on trailers another time. Yeah, they would post that a show is happening here. Yeah. They would post that around a couple months beforehand. They had, and we were like this is the height of the war.
Yeah.
You know, and so there was like several entertainers coming through. Like
really?
All the time, yeah. We were traveling at the same time.
You said you got a chance to talk with some Special Forces folks that were tremendously affable, outgoing, and friendly to you. Who were not?
There was nobody that wasn't.
You know you're going to be the nice guy. I'm trying to get you to say something controversial and stuff.
Regular Army grunts were, they were just, you know, they weren't miserable or nothing.
Did they want country rather than country rock, or did they want?
No, they wanted rap.
They wanted rap.
Yeah, they all wanted rap, and so there was a few country boys and girls, and they would come see us.
I got to tell you, Matt, 100% pure black dirt country rock doesn't include rap very much.
No, we do a Snoop Dogg song. So
which one?
Gin and Juice. Yeah.
Oh, you know that once the Gourds recorded that,
we ripped that off.
Pretty much everybody has to do that, and it's a great song.
People go crazy, yeah.
Do they like that over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they lost their minds.
When you get the opportunity to go over there, and you're going into basically Afghanistan's a war zone.
Yeah.
You're going into a war zone. How do you fly into Afghanistan? You're not in cargo jets or anything like that. Are you really?
They flew us in the biggest cargo.
Big C-130 or something like that, or whatever.
It's bigger than a C-17. It's bigger than a C-130.
Is that right?
They can fit two trucks, semis side by side, in that thing.
With the tractors?
With the tractors, yeah. And we were the only thing in it. So like this one little crate about the size of this table, full of our gear, and then us. And then because they were going to pick something up. And
wow.
Yeah, it was wild. We were playing. There's a forward, I can't remember what they call it. Not operating base, but it was like where you get your immunizations and stuff like that.
Yeah, forward transfer center or something. like that.
Yeah, you process into the
processing center. Okay.
Processing center in a country called Kyrgyzstan. Which is just north of Afghanistan, and everybody.
I didn't think Kyrgyzstan actually existed. I thought it was I didn't realize it was a country. I was thinking Kyrgyzstan was a territory.
Yeah, well,
of Afghanistan. It might be a country. I don't know. It might be a territory.
It is a country.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, it used to be part of the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And before it broke up, and anyway, so we went through there and we played a show.
In Kyrgyzstan.
In Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
I'd love to see your passport, Matt. I'm
colorful. And that was a wild show because they can still drink there.
Well, I was going to ask if they bring on base. I'm assuming they'll bring out cases of beer or something for.
It was all Russian beer, and they numbered it 1 through 9. 1 being the least amount of alcohol, 9 being the most. And you only allowed two a night, and so
really,
yeah, and so. Everybody was they were like being nice, and they were giving us their beers.
Oh, that's nice.
And it was nice, but.
Want you to get liquored up or something?
Yeah.
Were they thinking that was going to help the show?
I don't know. They were just being very friendly and nice and stuff.
That's great.
And it worked. We were feeling good. And the sergeant comes up to us after the show and says, I got good news and I got bad news. You're still going to Afghanistan. Bad news is we got to go right now.
Oh, no.
So we just got done playing 4 hours.
Yeah.
And we were all feeling very good, and we had to...
Probably wanted a nap.
Bust our butts. I had to run from the stage back to our bunks in cowboy boots, grab our gear, load it all up, and carry me and another guy went and got everybody's clothes.
Well, they were tearing down all your stuff.
They were tearing down all our stuff, yeah, because we had to go. And
how much time do you think it was? Looking back on it,
I think it was
20 minutes, 30 minutes from the end of your show?
45 minutes.
That's a quick teardown, especially to pack and leave.
Yeah, to pack and leave. Yeah, it was crazy. And so we got onto the bus. I got onto the plane, and it was really hot, and we were just soaked in sweat.
Yeah.
And they outfitted us with flak jackets, or
Well, you're going into a war zone, sure. You might get
battle rattle, they call it.
Yeah, you might get shot at.
Yeah, with helmets and everything. We had to get all that. And so we were sitting there just completely soaked in sweat with our battle rattle, and everybody promptly fell asleep because we were just exhausted, and woke up about 2 hours later completely frozen because there's no...
I was going to ask that.
We're at 30,000 feet.
You bring up the point that I was going to ask, because when you're on you're in and I've never been in a C-17, never will probably. When you're on something like that, it's not like you can reach up and hit the button to get air.
No,
you're sitting on the side, I guess, right?
There were no seats. Yeah, there's a bench. And
there's a bench.
You strap yourself into the bench.
Yeah. But I was trying to. That was my next question. Was how do they heat that thing?
It's not. That's the thing. It's not heated. So
you're sweaty.
Sweaty.
And all of a sudden, and at 30,000 feet, even if it's 100 degrees on the deck, as they call it, I shouldn't say, but that's what it's called.
Yeah.
At the ground level, it's still 10 degrees or negative 10.
Yeah, you can see your breath. Yeah. And then they do...
Good thing you're all wearing wet clothing.
You're right. We could have played football in this thing. It was so big. It was ridiculous. And we had the whole thing to ourselves. It was kind of funny.
Well, now that's outstanding. Let's talk a little bit about upcoming stuff. Do you have any more of those upcoming, or have they given you more notice? Maybe a little bit about another upcoming tour like that?
No, and they've cut way back on that stuff.
Well, like you say, everybody has.
Yeah. I don't know why, but we haven't been back in several years. And we'd love to go back. We've applied and whatnot, but haven't gotten chosen. And they won't even let you apply anymore. So,
no kidding.
Yeah. So they used to open it up to different people. Now it all goes through booking agencies and stuff like that.
Well, I'll be darned.
And they stick with the Kid Rocks and Zach Browns and that.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Kid Rock over there. The kids might... Well, if they like rap, they're going to like Kid Rock probably quite a bit. But he's kind of half rap nowadays.
A lot of rappers go over there.
No kidding.
Tons of comedians. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that must be the highlight. Some of the highlights of your career are going over to
absolutely
to play with those folks.
I still keep in touch with so many of those guys.
Is that right?
We met over there. Yeah.
Well, that's outstanding. What's coming up in 2019 for Matt Poss? New album?
Yeah, got a couple new albums coming out. Well, I'd like to do a ukulele album. My daughter got into the ukulele. Look at that little look.
Sorry about that. Hope you didn't catch that look on camera. What?
She got into ukulele, and I thought it was really cool. And a lot of my softer stuff that I write. I'm a singer-songwriter, so I don't try and, I write whatever I want.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff I write can't go on my albums because it doesn't fit at all.
Right.
And so I'm going to take some of those songs that I've written over the years that are kind of just a beachy kind of maybe low, laid back, and not maybe not all ukulele, but certainly acoustic.
Well, that's really cool. What's the other album?
It's just 100% black dirt country rock album.
One of the I Am Matt Poss. We got like 20 seconds. Where'd this one come about? The Cadillac.
That's a friend of mine, Dave Taylor. He owns the Cadillac, and we were storing it for him. That's our old practice room.
I'm assuming that's a few years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't even have a beard back then. Yeah.
How long you had the beard?
Since 2014, when T-Town had the Turquoise Centennial. They had 175 years.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Turquoise
Centennial. Or Sasquatch Centennial.
You say it, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because we all grew out beards for a contest, and I just never shaved it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Matt, appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much. That's fun. We'll get you back again, okay?
Absolutely.
Bring the guitar next time.
I definitely.
Or maybe the ukulele. I love it. Thanks very much for joining us here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back tomorrow. We got Take the Points edition tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. See you soon.